I did get a random for my team. We're going to have a PVZ
Shh, guys.
once again.
Oh god, another laggy game. Shh. Don't say anything, stream guys. Static, don't say anything.
Damn it, Stone Cold. Quit stream sniping.
Damn it.
He says they're toss. Oh, I forgot the Av again.
You
Jesus Christ.
fucking knew. Well, I
I'm
mean,
rage quitting.
you're rage quitting and I'm gonna just tell you what's going on? I mean, shouldn't you just get kicked?
Oh man, it sucks only seeing my point of view.
Yeah, well, you'll tell you when you're noob then. Does that make you feel better?
I don't pay attention enough.
I noticed. Alright, now you can see that I've lowered the graphic settings so it looks kind of crappy, but hey, it's a PVZ, and apparently PVZ's lagged my computer up. So, top lane we got Static going Stalker. I'm surprised to see that. Fu going Colossus, which is his new favorite hero. Dagger crittering his probe, as I would expect. Siafu is DT in bot mid, and House is Zealot again. Wow. Yeah, that's not a surprise either.
And why don't you go ahead and cover my team as I try to kick myself?
Okay, also we have up in the top right corner, Lings, holy smokes, the worst player besides Yao. Unmortal in top left, as Muta, and getting just hurt by, yeah, Stalker already. We have Autotolan's Defiler in top mid, Stone Cold's Lurker in bot mid, and SOB, one Baneling, in bottom, and one Baneling bot mid to critter. That's an interesting way to play it.
You know what? He's probably doing that because he has no idea who Stone Cold is, so leeching a bit of experience.
At least a bit of experience with Stone Cold, you know. Seems like an idea.
Well, actually, it looks like he is only crittering that patch and
Yeah.
not leeching the lane because Stone Cold is getting a little bit more of the push.
It's strange that he would do that, though. I mean, this is River. It's a great map for Banelings to lane in because you have so much open space. He could be pushing House very hard right now because he's already level 2. Using Explode or Acid, either one would work, and just pushing really hard.
I don't expect him to do that much longer, especially with Rookie being a queen crittering. Rookie's going to start using the critter patches now, so I do think he'll go back to his lane after this critter pull.
Yeah, well, let's take a look and see. Yeah, I think he's gone. Alright, Autotone almost went down to Fu's Colossus. Getting a little aggressive there. And he's getting XP denied hard. He's barely past the third waypoint, level 0, and Fu's already almost level 2. Static is just jumping around, surprising Unmortal, and shooting him a lot, which is what Stalker's really good at.
But Immortal not taking much damage. He's only got about a shot of health, a couple shots down. So.
Well, he's already had to go back, but he did get a Nidus, so that's not.
Oh well, yeah, that's fine. I mean, getting your Nidus before 5 minutes is just absolutely huge.
Looks like SOB is going to do Acid Veins like Static did last game. So he has left Stone Cold's lane. Stone Cold is Cocoon first. Well, I don't know if it's Cocoon first, but it's Cocoon. I'm going to guess he got String.
Yeah, it's an interesting build. We'll see how that plays out as the game continues here. There's a really strange pool right there.
Yeah.
And to Cocoon. All right.
It's something we don't understand.
So the one advantage of kicking myself is I actually can see my team's chat, and Autotone is complaining about not being able to get experience.
Yeah, well, I mean, I would expect that. Fu knows how to XP deny, and Colo is just going to be able to do that to D...
Really?
Oh!
That's not looking promising, yeah.
No.
He really did need probably a lane switch.
Yeah, Defiler versus Colo, not so great. He would probably have been best... Well, actually, I guess Zealot would have been his best lane. Because DT could swap him.
The DT wouldn't have been too bad either, as long as he didn't overcommit in the river, like going too far.
Yeah.
Probably hugging more of his side of the river.
Colo can just destroy him. Stalker could destroy him. So, yeah, I would hope they would lane switch sometime soon, because he is very underleveled
Yeah,
right now.
he probably should have also been pulling the critters and not SOB there if
Yeah.
he was getting XP denied that hard.
Let's see.
Yeah, and it does look like that he is going to switch Stone Cold here.
Okay. Yeah, he's level 1 though. He could be quite easily ganked at this point.
Yeah, and he on top of that he went Swarm. So I mean, and he's laning against a DT now. That's going to be really risky. I mean, trying to keep himself alive with Swarm
Yeah,
and
DT can
getting
just
swapped.
pull him out.
All of a sudden his Swarm is worthless.
Yeah, Static's going Shadow Wave versus Zerg.
Oh, and there it is, the swap. Oh, but he didn't get a stun off.
Huh.
It's kind of
Interesting.
strange. He actually
He
had a
is
free
level
kill on
4.
auto tune. Yeah, he had a free kill and he did not get a stun off.
Hmm.
SOB doing a double explode and taking down House on the bottom lane.
And look, Autotone goes down to Siafo's DT. So that's and House is not happy.
No, it doesn't seem like it. But SOB is.
Yeah, that is a happy face, right?
I don't know.
Let's see, and not unexpectedly, Autotone goes Plague so that he can
Oh,
reveal.
Static almost going down on top lane. Unmortal got a Broodling off when Static was quite low. Unfortunately, when he shot the Broodling, he wasn't very close to Static, and Static was able to blink away.
Yeah. Yes, Autotone goes Plague versus DT, which makes sense. Stone Cold. This is interesting. He has a Nidus Canal, but he's cocooned in the river. This is one of the reasons I don't tend to go cocoon on Lurker, is because if you have a Nidus Canal, you just don't need it. Like it.
Yeah, I'm very few situations which you would want to go cocoon. I mean, especially when you just have skills that are so strong at ganking with pull and stun.
They will bring down the Colossus though, but I would suggest
Now,
Stone
if,
Cold.
if there had been a Broodling shot off, oh, unfortunately, no, Unmortal had no energy there.
Yeah, and neither did Stone Cold.
If
So
either of those, yes, if either of those two had any energy there, Static's gank would have been counter effective actually.
SOBD
But
see,
he
SOB.
probably noticed that they had none.
Yeah. SOB seems to be doing something very similar to his game as Pred, where he's wandering around, maybe being a little too active and searching for ganks, I think. Just because he's losing out on a fair bit of experience this way. House, if he had Stone Form, he probably could have just taken that Baneling out.
Yeah, instead he took quite a bit of damage there. And House does have Stone Form.
That's interesting. Well, yeah, and
Not what level it is though, and he is kind of low on energy.
yeah. Wait, he has Stone Form and Charge. It's
Yeah, he does.
interesting build. No, you're not lagging the game, Foo. And this is classic Foo at 1 FPS. Autotone is finally
And
recovering from his,
Fu might go down to Stone Cold, and he does. The Pyramid
ouch.
does not come out in time to save him.
Yeah. Autotone's pushing his lane fairly hard now. He's
Okay,
recovered
something
from,
to point out
yeah.
is that Rookie has not sent a larva to either of the towers yet, which is fairly surprising.
Yeah. Somewhat odd, but I mean, a lot of people just don't do that, so not entirely
Also,
surprising.
Dagger never tried to deny Rookie's critters with a mothership, I don't think.
No, he has not.
Instead, he was mothershipping, I believe, the bottom lane.
Well, that would have been more useful. We were actually in the... Where is he? Oh, there he is. I think he just missed out on a bunch of that experience from the mothership. Kind of takes away some of the point of it. Looks like Rookie's going out to spread creep, which is something we did not see Sane do last game. I think that would have been really useful for their team.
Yeah, that was kind of surprising to not see any creep spread.
Yeah. Creep spread is kind of a double-edged sword because on the one hand, if you do it early and you put it in the lanes, it's going to screw up creep pathing and your lane will actually get pushed because your creeps will run into their defenses. But if you do creep spread later on, it's actually very useful for map vision and speed.
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's see.
Can't believe I actually
Can I?
nearly completely agree with String there, but I don't know, it is what it is.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of disappointed that you
So,
actually do.
taking a look at the
Damn.
team upgrade. Team 1 sitting at 1-1, and Team 2 still at 0-0.
What is Rookie spending money on? I'll take a look.
Um, I don't know. I'm not sure. Has he gone back too much yet? It looks like
He has
he's
level 4
yeah,
energy,
he
so
does have energy, so it looks like he's going for a lot of creep
I think he's
spreading
just going for creep
very
spread
early.
build. He's just going everywhere and spreading creep, which is useful. Damn it.
Um, I mean, the unit ups not like playing a sincere factor right now, so it's not vital that he goes back and upgrades yet. But
Holy, could you type of course not noob to Foo? I couldn't because it won't let me type. And
yeah,
auto
what? Just
telling.
leave.
Ouch. Yeah, not much you could do there. The problem with Defilers, it's very easily ganked.
Yeah, see, this is why I was kind of worried about letting Fu play.
Yeah, because he lags. Um,
Very strange decision by Stone Cold there. He pulled Fu in and then burrowed and didn't target him.
yeah, and well, I mean, he just barely, I don't know if he would have enough energy to launch another stun on him, though. But yeah, if he didn't target him at all, let's see, weapons level 2, he probably could have taken him. Let's see, there's a pretty decent push from SOB
Uh,
and Auto-Tune down in the, Auto-Tone, sorry, down in the
a little
bottom.
bit of a a little bit
Something.
of defiler push. Usually,
Auto-Tune.
we'll see some spells, either a mothership or any other sort of AOE come shut this down pretty quickly.
Yeah.
You might see a DT come out here and try to do some swaps, but the defiler did warp back. Probably a smart decision to make once you approach the base this early in the game.
Damn it, Foo. Kind of why we were worried about this. Um, what do you think, Holy? I mean, we might just have to remove him anyway. Because, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, yeah. I mean, if he can't play, then he might as well go.
yeah. Alright. Yeah, tell him that I can't type. It won't let me.
So wait, Obs can't type now?
Well, no, it's just something that I do. What happens when I tab out, which I did to get my recording level back up. It takes away my ability to type for some reason.
We see a little bit of scrimmage on the bottom. Houses trying to escape the Baneling and Muta,
And,
and
whoa!
keep some, but that was weird. He didn't continue to shoot him.
Maybe it was because the mothership was there and gave a temporary cloak and he couldn't kill him off?
I guess on my screen it looked like he still had vision of him.
It looked, to me, it also looked like he had vision of him.
Because I mean I can see from my team's point of view only, and it looked like, but um, either way he survives, and Daggers pushes back that lane, and that's going to need a hero to come stop it eventually because they do have the creep up advantage.
Mm-hmm. So it's 1-1 to 0-0, but Rookie does have them even on the anti-hero ups. Interesting choice. It does come in handy versus the toss AoEs, so you would want to get it early.
So we see an interesting push coming out of Team 2 on the top. They're going to go, they have a Defiler, a Queen, and a Lurker. The Queen just went back through the Nidus. They have a forward Nidus in position, so they can all go back to get mana and come back quite quickly.
It seemed uncoordinated there at the start. The Lurker wasn't really taking advantage of the Dark Swarm, and they should be a little more aggressive with the Dark Swarm placement. It's a little bit back. Let's see. It's only static. Static alone is not going to be able to
Yeah,
hold this off.
absolutely not. They're going to need some form of AoE. The probe or the DT is going to need to come over there quite quickly
Yeah.
before the build up too much.
I would say Dagger because he needs the levels and he's right there. But he's busy rebuilding creep camps again. If he would build the camps with pylons as walls, he could get them with like 3. He wouldn't have to keep coming back. I'm not really sure. Interesting choice.
Okay, the DT is here now.
Yep,
Dark
and
Swarm goes down.
yep.
The DT has him stunned outside of the
Oh, nice stun by the queen,
very nice
and
stun.
yeah,
Strange pull. This
swap back.
not look promising for the lurker.
No, the lurker has. Wait, how
But
did the lurker
it goes by him. They have no observers up, and the lurker is going to survive
took next to no?
temporarily, and he does get the warp out. So
What just
not much
happened?
happening after the defiler goes down outside of his cloud, and that push
Uh,
is stopped.
that was the like lurker
They
has
say
no armor, so uh, yeah, I'm confused. Normal state of being though. Normal state of being. So let's see who else is pushing. Well, we got SOB in bot mid. Banelings are always quite a concern. I think he might be going off to. He's trying to defend his Nidus, but I don't think even. Oh.
we did forget to mention there are still 18 workers for each team.
Oh, I always gotta.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's a
Let's take a
critical
look at him. Let's take a look at him.
to make.
Should we count them in? Nah, I think. I don't know. It might be
That
interesting.
I mean, we probably should focus on Stone Cold here. He's making some crazy pushes here.
Is he?
He's coming in barrowing, even though there's Observer on top of him. Doesn't matter. He's just going to sit and barrow until he's red bar and then walk away.
Okay. Wow, the observer was literally right on top of him.
Mothership on top of Rookie's Creep Farm
That
does do a considerable amount of damage to it.
it.
Not quite taking it out, but the critters might actually
Yeah, these
finish
two
it.
cannons here certainly going down. Yep, there goes one. Um, and maybe another one will go down. I don't know. Sometime soon. Rookie has to reestablish it. Rookie, what the? Hmm?
I'm not really sure what that's all about.
What are these noobs talking about?
I think he might be complaining about the creep up difference. The
Yeah,
Uh,
true.
2-2 is starting to come into effect. The lanes are getting pushed back. Just being able to look at my team's vision, we are starting to lose control of the map vision. The ob towers, I don't think have ever been taken by a larva yet.
As always, I got to look at what Rookie is actually buying, and has Razor Swarm and level 4 energy, so obviously spending the money, but just not on what I would really suggest spending it on. Escapes from that gank, I'd say House and Static should just go home. Not going to get much out of that. Let's see. It's an even creep farm, but Rookie lost one of the patches that they have. Hmm. Holy, you there?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Talking to my team. Since I can see their chat, I actually do see a little bit of BM going on. Hopefully we can
Oh.
get that sorted out.
Who is it between? Oh, and Dagger probably should have put the mothership further forward, although he didn't know those cannons were missing. There go the rest of the farms. That's not going to survive that. Rookie's back to rebuild, but yeah, that's going to
Yeah,
be...
I would expect him to start dropping some larvae here to help. Maybe does he definitely has larva,
He had
right?
larva, yeah.
Yeah. It would help him get these critter camps up a lot faster.
Yeah.
I mean, the charge time on these cannons is pretty slow, and you do need a few of them at each spot to actually be able to hold the critters off.
Not sure what House was doing there, but he just died. Um, let's see. Yeah.
Okay, now with Team 1's map control, the Dagger is starting to move forward into the lanes, try to catch up in experience. Pretty far behind, to be honest, to only be level 9 at 24 minutes in the game,
Yeah,
especially
Rookie.
on River.
Rookie is
Um,
higher leveled. Um,
Well, he has been focusing a little bit more on laning, but Dagger is starting to get some other ships in the lane, starting to get some forward pylons up for his team. Stone Cold burrowed in top lane. Just want to point that out.
okay. Gotcha. He has
Always,
level...
always got to be aware of the wild card. What he's doing, he just spines some creep
Creep.
and drop. Oh yeah, actually he goes ahead and finds the observer.
Nice. There we go. Yeah.
So This knight is down here in the bottom right, still not caught.
Oh, that is,
Know if
yeah.
it's out of Static's view or not, because I can't see from his point of view, but
Well, I
something
mean,
out more later considering SOB is Banelings.
let's say,
And also, I mean, it does give the queen quick ability to get that farm up if he so chooses to take that route.
that is really odd. I'm looking at Team 1's vision, and they do know the Nidus is there. So,
That is extremely odd then.
yeah. Okay. Well, Stone Cold is pushing top. He should get a lot of farm out of this. Level 4 weapons and level 2 subterranean spines should just tear through that. Um, Something we didn't mention, the creep ups are once again even. Well, let me take a look again.
Well, we should also point out Stone Cold, the wild card, is the only player positive KD on his team,
Yeah,
although SOB is
is
the Baneling.
Banes. Wait, holy, I think we might be seeing a bug here. They Team 2 had anti-hero ups, and now I don't see them. And they do half damage versus heroic again.
Hmm.
This is...
Let me.
I don't know if... I'm not completely sure they had anti-hero, but maybe.
Yeah, I can't. Since I'm not an observer, can you look at their uh,
Yeah.
building and
Um,
see if they bought it?
it's anti... they're where they should be according to this. I just thought I had saw them with level 2 anti-hero early on. I thought...
Uh, you're also pretty bad, so it's hard to say. From
Yeah, I've been told that before. Um, but something I forgot to mention is that they did catch up on creep ups. Rookie has sold all energy. I don't know if he's bought it
yeah,
back.
they caught up and actually went ahead.
Yeah. So now
But
they've
Static is, has appears to have, yeah, SOB is spotted and is pinging the map. He has a forward observer and is wormholing in and noving the double waves. He's going to get quite a good feed and cause a very annoying push on that top lane.
yeah. That's one of the things you got to watch out for if you're Zerg. A lot of mobile heroes can just come and wipe your creep waves very easily.
Yeah, and with, like we were talking about that anti-hero up, with no anti-hero up right now, which now does reduce the damage,
Ooh,
he's wiping the waves quite easily.
nice getaway by Autotone. He got into
SOB does take out Static's Observer.
nice. Hmm. House is running around killing Niduses. Probably a good idea. Bringing down map vision in general.
Yeah, that Nidus finally does go down. Siop,
Unfortunately, he's in trouble. Yeah.
Siop has spotted the critter farm on the bottom right, so that will probably get taken out fairly soon.
Yeah, one mothership from Dagger should take care of that.
Yeah, it looks like that's what he's going over there right now to do. Uh, on the top lane, doesn't look like there's any heroes pushing, just a little creep push due to the one upgrade advantage. Static's going over there to try to clean it up.
Let's
However,
see.
the Defiler is moving in alone, not usually
This
something you
is not good for Autotone. I'm sure he does have a Nidus Canal, so he can escape, but if he gets stun locked,
Yeah,
DT's,
unfortunately, DT is a really good counter.
yeah, DT's sneaking around
And
behind
yeah.
him.
But he has enough overlords up that he caught that and worked out
Yeah.
quite quickly, so that was well played.
Yeah, I was afraid that he was going to get caught between Static and Siafu. Looks like,
Well,
ooh, didn't even need an explode for that. Nice gank. Um,
SOB and Stone Cold trying to work on Static and House right now.
SOB,
Dagger
ooh, SOB
kind of,
exploded the wrong Baneling. Ooh,
but he did get Siafu, I believe.
no, he did not. He got some creep.
I could have swore that said Siafu died. I don't know.
No, Siafu did not die there.
The streamers are telling me that he died.
What? No!
Noob.
Shut up.
And the Defiler has switched down to the bottom lane, pushing that by himself again, but he doesn't have as much to worry about now with the DT dead for temporarily, and the DT, Siafu, what level is he? He's level 19, so that's going to put him out of the game for quite a while. I'm not really sure why the Defiler warped out there.
Yeah. Hmm. Well, I mean, two heroes just jumped into
Actually,
there.
no, I thought that he had a lurker there to support him,
Yeah, he
but
did.
I didn't.
He was alone. It was Zeal
Yeah.
Stalker Mothership versus him.
I mean, that would have been a really good time for a Defiler push with the DT dead.
Yeah.
If they had a little bit more team coordination going on there.
Unmortal gets away from that. SOB kills House again. And it looks like Static is probably going back to Nova the next double wave. Oh no, he's going to take out Onidas first. Cut down on Zerg's mobility. That's what you really need to do against Zerg. If they start putting Nidases everywhere, absolutely must take the ones, as many of them out as you can. There are no critter farms left for Team 1. Interestingly enough.
Looks like Stufu is going to go down again on the bottom lane. He
Ooh.
was plagued and exploded.
Yeah, Banelings are quite dangerous if they can get a stun off on you. Let's see.
And I mean, with Siafu dead, I would really like to see
This is a
a couple more heroes come
yeah,
down
this is
here.
a really common theme. Autotone's got the right idea, but no other heroes. I mean, there's SOB, but he's not really
Right.
directly
So
supporting.
we are going to see a very
Ooh, yeah.
huge hit. Do they have a defensive upgrade yet on those
They
buildings or
have
not?
no defensive well,
Oh,
no wait, no, never mind. They have level no, they have both defensive upgrades. He just has that much damage.
it says that much damage, and he's coming in again. Yeah, I mean, with the DT dead right then, he is spawned and looks like he's in the base now, but he wasn't quite in position in time.
Yeah, he doesn't quite one-shot the buildings, but if he'd acid spewed first, that would have done it. I don't know. They have a
Yeah,
forward nice right here. One or two more Baneling
no,
hits is all they really need.
no defensive cannons. The Nidus lived long enough for the Banes to come out one more time.
House?
You know, I'm not sure if I would have actually went for the hero there when the buildings were that
Yeah,
weak.
I know. I would have gone for these two down here.
But at the same time, I did not see them use a protective barrier.
No,
So
I
I
have
mean,
yet to see that.
there is a chance that they probably would have been set up to use a protective barrier at that time.
Yeah. So they've lost the forward Nidus, so they're losing the chance, and Dagger is now fortifying up the entrance, but the damage has already been done. There's quite a creep push, and now Autotone is actually able to do some real pushing.
Yeah, absolutely. With Swarm and his huge creep clear.
They've engaged
So
the
his
protective
barrier
shield.
is up right now.
Yeah. And notice just how little damage a Baneling Explode does when barrier's up. So they have blocked one back door.
What is really important to point out in this game, they did actually have a Colossus,
Yeah.
and now it's gone, and that would have actually stopped the Banes fairly well.
Mm-hmm. But Fu lagged.
Yep.
Oh, and yeah, they're pretty much done.
Yeah.
Let's see,
I
Unmortal
really
can
don't
take.
see them recovering from this game. They'll probably be GG now fairly soon.
Yeah,
Um,
Unmortal could just swoop in and take out all the red buildings, and the Banelings could take out this last cluster of 4.
yeah.
House is there. You go, House. There.
Force Cold is actually getting chased on the top lane by the DT. It looks, yeah, he is going to go down.
Chiafu really should be in base at this point. He is the only thing that can really stop the Banelings. And even then, he's not great for it. Oh, nice push, but
That was actually, yeah, surprising.
it's just not enough.
Nope, not quite.
They really need DT here, and even then, they've lost too many buildings.
Yeah, I mean, DT alone is not probably going to be enough stun.
Again, no DA. This is why Toss almost always has a DA and a DT.
Yeah, I mean, DA not so great versus Zerg, but at the same time, you just cannot deny his, uh, energy pool and his stuns.
Yeah. Couple stasises, and
One of the heroes that does have quite the mana pool to be able to utilize it a little bit earlier than some others.
hmm
It looks like Static is attempting to do a backdoor, but unfortunately it was spotted fairly early. He's getting stunned quite hard. Didn't quite blink far enough, or
yeah,
wasn't able to actually run to
there was
the ledge
nowhere,
and blink out.
no
Yeah,
way he was
so
getting out.
no way for him to escape.
He did get a building, but they're rebuilding it right away. And they still have the Observer here. He could warp in some more. That's really what he has to do, but I
I
don't
mean,
see him pulling
you,
it through just a Stalker backdoor.
you can't blame Static for trying that. I mean, if you look at his team composition right now. He's got a Z-Lot. Unfortunately, House is only level 13 right now.
House is only level 13. Ooh, because
Yeah.
SOB's been denying him hard by blowing him up every time.
Whereas, Siafu and Static, they're both level 20. And so Static is really going to be the only way they can take down buildings. And when you're placing all your hope in a Stalker, uh, well, you're in trouble.
Yeah, Stalker just does not kill things very fast. Now, you did see a good use of a Stalker last game and finishing off the building, but notice that most of the damage was done by the DZ.
And we've seen good use by Static Stalker this game for sure. I mean, with the Novaine double waves and, you know, General going around ganking stuff. Unfortunately, I mean, without those any way to really solidly stop the Banelings or any great backdoor hero considering House is quite
Hey,
under.
look at the use of stasis to stop an individual hero and then kill the other one. Just saying, just saying.
And there goes a base ulti down on the Team 2's base while Static backdoors. He's using the healing to keep himself healed during that time.
Yeah, the healing has actually been buffed this patch.
Yep, it went up, I believe, from what, like 10 to 25 per second?
It went from 10 health per second to 25 shields, 25 health per second. So it's actually
Oh, so
quite
yep,
nice now.
that's actually quite high.
But it looks like it just was too little too late. They are taking
Yep.
out...
Protective barrier goes down, but they're going to need some serious creep clear and a way to stop the Banes.
And,
And it's not looking good.
yeah, Dagger... I mean, he could build cannons right now, but what's the point? Um, it's over.
And the Banes are coming in. They want blood.
Using stasis
He's
on the
calling
creeps.
GG before he gets in the base.
Oh, look.
Vortex goes down to temporarily stop him. The creep is starting to hit the base. Autotone overextended a little bit there without his cloud up or Nidus in the base.
House just doesn't do a whole lot of damage,
And
and it's
a little
over.
pushing off.